with the knowledge you have. And when you gain wisdom, elevate your standards and strive for even greater excellence. With this quote, we start today's incredible session of the ElevateX, the certification Odyssey. This is an initiative taken by the Career Counseling and Guidance Cell of Shaheed Bhagat Singh College, University of Delhi. The Certification Odyssey is an informative series designed to empower students with the knowledge and the resources they need to achieve professional excellence through new and relevant certifications. This series basically aims to guide students on their journey towards becoming a certified expert in the chosen field, enabling them to stand out in the competitive job market and thrive in their careers. Today, we have here with us Mr. Keshav Grover to tell us about all the possibilities of MBA to content creator journey while sharing his valuable insight and busting some myths as well. We are thankful that you are here with us today and we look forward to hearing all your wisdom and expertise. Thank you for doing this session with us, sir.
Thank you so much, Harshit. Thank you so much for inviting me. This is the first ever podcast I'm doing with any college, a first ever video podcast. So yeah, whatever I'm going to tell here is going to be totally raw, totally original that I've never told anywhere else. So I'm really excited for the same.
So, so it's my pleasure to introduce our esteemed guest speaker for today, Mr. Keshav Grover, a proud graduate of IIM Jammu class of 2023. Keshav is not only a social media expert but also a guiding force for aspiring students. His journey has been marked by exponential growth on platforms like YouTube and Instagram, and he generously shares his insights on LinkedIn, helping students secure spots in prestigious institutes including top IIMs and other business schools. Beyond his impressive credentials as a social media expert and IIM Jammu alumnus, Keshav is known for his infectious energy and a friendly demeanor, always ready to engage and uplift. He takes pride in mentioning the achievements of the student he mentors. Join me in welcoming not just an accomplished professional but also an accomplished advocate for student success, the vibrant Keshav Grover.
Thank you so much for this vibrant introduction, Jatin. But yeah, I'm not any expert of social media, I would say. I've just started, and yeah, like I'm just trying to help out the students out there. How if I have always said that if an average student like me can do it, anyone can do it here.
Surely.
Sure, sir.
So let's begin without further awaits. Are you ready, sir, for the
Yes.
questions?
Yeah.
All right. So our first question is: you being from a very small town, what actually motivated you to give the Common Aptitude Test, popularly known as the CAT exam, which around 2.5 lakh or 3 lakh students give this exam every year? And when did you actually decide to give this exam, and how did you prepare for this?
Okay. Uh, I think the question itself answer the first part of it. Because being from a small town, I believe every small town guy has this dream to achieve something big. It's like I had this feeling in me that I want to do something different, not the ordinary. Because the city I am from, Fazilka, it's a small town in Punjab. You can imagine कि जो Indo-Pak border है, it is just 6-7 kilometers from my home. So like I guess no one has been in IIMs before. Maybe आज तक maybe two people, three or maximum 10 people have been IIMs. Even I don't know of them. So yeah, it was really new to me. What pushed me to do an MBA, that too from IIM, is I used to love corporate life. I used to see, okay, the people are dressing up, they are going to huge offices, ऐसे बड़ी बड़ी buildings है, मुझे जाना है उधर, and I'll have a car, I'll live in a big flat, and all those things used to really fascinate me. So I thought, okay, I'll do a proper corporate wala job. Then I started looking for my own interest. I always had interest in business. So even when I was in graduation, even when I was in school, I used to buy old phones. I used to sell them in the market for small commission. I used to buy FMCG products online. I used to sell them. So I had this business wala thing in me. Then I came to know about MBA. Ki MBA is really good opportunity for me. And then I further found out कि okay, CAT करके भी कोई चीज होती है. If I get into CAT and I get into one of the top B schools, I can really get a top, like, really good job. that too in, I would say, top 5% of India's jobs. So yeah, I thought, okay, let's do it. And during my second year of graduation, yeah, I started preparing for it. I actually went to Chandigarh. I earned around 1 lakh rupees. Like, I don't know how I earned it at that time, but I did. Then I went to Chandigarh to prepare for it, but I did not turn out well for me. And this is the part where I would suggest students to, not make this mistake. What I did was I went to a new city. Everything was new for me. The research was not complete. I did not know much about CAT exam. I started just preparing for it. But yeah, since it was a new city, I had to do everything on my own: cooking, washing my clothes, everything, traveling. So it actually wasted my time plus my money as well. So after this ended, like, I did not turn out well for me. So yeah, like, first is, students, if you are preparing for CAT na, plan for it and do research what CAT is exactly. Uske baad start preparing for it. Then yeah, after that COVID came and I was sitting at home. So then only I started preparing for CAT in my, after my graduation. I had around 6 months to prepare for it. And yeah, in 6 months I prepared for it. But I would say that it was 70 or to 80% of my self preparation. Only 20 to 30% was from the coaching institutes. Because जितना भी तुम कोई भी कोचिंग ले लो, मैक्स टू मैक्स वो 30% तुम्हारी प्रिपरेशन पे इफेक्ट डालेंगे. All you have to do is yourself only.
Agree.
So yeah, I planned it all like according to this.
Right. So, like you gave it total 2 attempts,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
All right. So, did you feel dejected after you gave your first attempt that you couldn't crack this, this exam, might exam? So, how did you motivate yourself for the second attempt? Because
Okay.
many people, many students, they just drop and they change
Mhm.
their career path then and
Okay.
there.
Actually, no one has ever asked me this thing, but I'll tell you today. So I have this, like, thing in my life that I never regret whatever I have done in my life. So it was the same case. I knew कि coaching institute की कोई गलती नहीं थी, CAT में कोई गलती नहीं थी. It was my mistake that I did not prepare well, right? I knew कि अगर मैं पढ़ लेता तो I can crack it. इतना मुझे समझ गया था. But
Hmm.
then, like, after that, I thought कि okay, करना है या नहीं करना है. Maybe I want to go into content creation. I want to do something else. तो फर्स्टली आई फेल्ट डिमोटिवेटेड कि नहीं करते हैं, या फिर नो वन एल्स इज डूइंग इट.
Hmm.
Because I was actually looking at my friends as well. No one was giving any competitive exam at that time.
Hmm.
And I thought, nahi. But since the COVID came, I had a lot of time to, think about it. So I started watching a lot of YouTube videos. And YouTube पे ना, अभी तो बहुत सारे हम यूट्यूबर्स हैं, बहुत सारे व्लॉगर्स भी हैं जो who make the vlogs. तब ना बहुत पुराने व्लॉग्स होते थे कि लाइफ एट आई एम, अ डे इन लाइफ एट आई एम, अहमदाबाद स्पेशली. तो एक दो वीडियोस थे, वो वीडियोस देख के मुझे इतना मोटिवेशन फील हुआ दैट आई फेल्ट कि नहीं यार, ये तो करना ही है मुझे. I want to get that life that I used to dream of. So yes, in
Hmm.
COVID I started preparing again.
Okay, I agree with your words. So it has really added up to the understanding of the course. Moving forward, so sir, basically, what we have heard in the news that Jammu and Kashmir has always faced a history of social, political, and religious complexities. So, and IIM Jammu is a relatively new IIM,
Mhm.
which is less known. So, how was your experience at IIM Jammu? How were your days? You spent around 2 years there. So how was it there?
Okay, तो सबसे पहले तो about I am Jammu. I am from Punjab, and basically I know कि जो Jammu city है, it is more of like Punjab only. When you visit Jammu ना, you will see that most of the people speak Punjabi only. उनके language होते हैं Dogri, but it is Punjabi. 80% of Punjabi. Food is Punjabi only. Like, everything is Punjabi. तो मेरे को पता था कि it's more of like Punjab only, but a lot of students were scared. I would say like 90% of students were skeptical कि हाँ यार safe है या नहीं है. But to every student out there, I will tell you कि Jammu is a really safe city, because जो भी चीजें हमने आज तक सुनी है ना, blast, terrorist attacks,
Hmm.
everything, it happens in Kashmir only.
Okay.
So Jammu and Kashmir are two different things. जम्मू में इवन लोग सोचते हैं कि भाई वहां पे तो एसी की भी जरूरत पड़ती है क्या, मुझे अक्सर डाउट आता है. तो
Hmm.
आई टेल यू गाइस, जम्मू इज लाइक पंजाब ओनली. वहां का वेदर, वहां की ठंडी, एवरीथिंग इज लाइक पंजाब. सो इट्स कंप्लीटली अ सेफ सिटी. प्लस इट्स एन आईएम. so security बहुत अच्छी रहती है. And
Hmm.
recently IIM Jammu has made its permanent campus, and
Hmm.
that permanent campus is really beautiful, really big, and really safe. The security guards and everything is really, secured, so you don't have to worry about it. Even the IIT and IIT Jammu and IIM Jammu are like together only. It's like they are just 500 meters away from each other. Yeah.
So, how were your days there? Like, how was your peer group and the faculty there?
So to be very honest, I know like IIM Jammu is comparatively a new IIM, but the faculty was really good. Some of the faculties were even the celebrities, in the faculty world. The I am faculty from I am Calcutta, I am other big IIMs used to come here. They were on the like they used to come here on the weekends, or they used to come here for the some weeks to teach us. So yeah, we have experienced those faculties as well. So yeah, everyone was really supportive. My time at IIM Jammu went really well. I don't know about other people, but yeah, but it was very like fruitful, very insightful for me, especially because I'm from a small town. Na, उधर तो we have our education was completely different. If we ask
Hmm.
any BCom student, कुछ नहीं होता है. You just attend the classes, you just give the exam. But this was like something new for me.
Right.
Yeah.
So IIM is always known for their diversity. Like
Mhm.
the students come from all parts of the
Oh yeah,
country.
yeah.
So how was the diversity there? मतलब, how was your peer group?
So you will be really amazed, you will be really amazed. Most of the students were from like many of the students were from South India. A lot of students, I would say, and a lot of were from like East side as well, and very less were from Punjab, and only one or two were from Jammu and Kashmir.
Hmm.
So it's like it had a lot of diverse students, and like I was even my best friend. One is from Maharashtra, other is from Madhya Pradesh, and the
Hmm.
other one is from Tamil Nadu. So it's completely diverse. And
Hmm.
I personally used to love this diversity because I was the cultural secretary of our college. I
Hmm.
used to handle all the events, and I really used to love their festivals. It was something new, like organizing those fests, attending those fests. Plus yeah, when you are staying with like different people from different regions now, you will learn a lot of things, how
Hmm.
they live, so the basic thing, and then how they work as well. So yeah, it is completely a new and really something that everyone should must experience.
Hmm. How does it feel, to have the IIM tag? Does it help you today, or how? मतलब, does it brings a sense of pride today also?
See, there are two things. Firstly, जो मेरा part है, obviously, like at many things, it really helps. Uh, Firstly, when you take a job, people know about I am, right? So you have
Hmm.
that brand वाला thing कि हाँ, I am से है तो कुछ तो better है, कुछ तो अच्छा होगा इसमें.
Hmm.
So, but इस चीज को साइड पे रखते हैं. The main thing where I am tag helps is in society. My
Hmm.
father and like my parents are really proud of it. My whenever my father has a retail shop, so तब कोई भी shop पे आता है, his friends and everything, he just
Hmm.
opens my channel. Okay, that my son is from IIM. Look, my son
Hmm.
has completed MBA from IIM. So that moment is really proud, when I feel really proud that yes, अच्छा कुछ तो किया है हमने. So मेरे part छोड़ के ज़्यादा part society में तुम्हें बहुत respect मिलती है.
Hmm. All right. So it was very insightful. Sir, you started your content creation journey before you actually entered the corporate world, like
Mhm.
before you started your job. So, with over 22,000 YouTube subscribers as of today, what were your thoughts behind starting this YouTube channel or content creation journey alongside the full time MBA course as well?
Mhm. Okay, so like, so do you want me to tell you what it was like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How? What was your motivation and what was the rationale behind starting content creation? While studying an MBA course, I believe it has a vast curriculum. So,
Mhm.
how did you come up with this?
Okay, so firstly, before joining the MBA program, I had interest in creating content, but yeah, I never did it professionally. I used to make short videos, ऐसा थोड़ा बहुत किया है. I have done some acts as well, but I was always interested. And then I told you, like one of the videos really motivated me to do MBA was life at IIMs. right?
Right.
I told you I used to watch them back in my graduation days. So
Hmm.
I thought I will also do it because whenever I used to look for any video, I am actually क्या होता है, maybe some vlogs. There was no vlog at that time except those main videos.
Hmm.
So I thought I will do it for sure. So when I as soon as I got admission in IIM Jammu, I made a video at that time only. Okay, that I have got the admission. Now I'm gonna go make the vlogs and everything. So yeah, about how was it? How was the journey during MBA? I'll be very very honest. It was difficult.
Hmm.
Like, content creations really requires your time. It really requires your efforts.
Hmm.
It's like you have to put in a lot of time.
Hmm.
Plus in MBA, I'm sure you might have heard that people don't even get time to sleep, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's not true. You get 5-6 hours अच्छे से. But yeah, whenever you are looking for कि हाँ, I'll create some content as well, that will take a lot of time. It will be
Hmm.
like you will have to put on your weekends, or maybe you'll have to, sacrifice something. Now sacrificing could be about sleep, it could be about classes, it could be about something else. So
Hmm.
yeah, I would say I have sacrificed a lot of things for content creation. I would say a lot of parties, um,
Hmm.
plus a lot of groups as well, because in MBA you will see that there are a lot of groups. And uske baad, even I used to work in classes. I used, because MacBooks were like, our laptops were allowed in the classes, so I used to sit
Hmm.
there and sometimes edit the video, post the video. So I have done that part as well. I haven't even bunked many classes as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say ki it is completely on you, but I would say it was still worth it for me, because it was my choice. Now that content
Hmm.
creation is my love, is my passion, and I am ready to sacrifice it. But मैं
Hmm.
ऐसा किसी को सजेस्ट नहीं करूंगा कि you guys should also do it. अगर तुम्हें लगता है कि something is there in the world that you are ready to, do it, if you are sacrificing other thing, other leisure time जो लोग बोलते हैं, maybe
Hmm.
parties and outing, all those things, if you are ready to sacrifice it, then it's completely good for you. And yeah, even now as well, till now I was doing it part time only, because MBA के साथ साथ. Now, since I have a full time job, I have the funds, right? What I am
Hmm.
going to do from now is, I have hired a whole team. I'm gonna go
Okay.
full time as well, full time in job as well. I'm gonna put my 100% efforts here as well. So
Right.
by 2024, I have put a goal that I will reach certain number of subscribers on YouTube. I'm
Hmm.
gonna grow my LinkedIn, and I'm gonna grow my Instagram as well.
Hmm.
सो या इट्स अबाउट, नाउ आई हैव द आइडिया ना कि अच्छा कंटेंट क्रिएशन तो कर लिया, अब उसको मास पे कैसे करके जाए.
Hmm.
आई वांट टू स्केल इट.
So, did you learn any video editing skills, or did you work with someone earlier before starting content creation, or you learned while doing?
तो मैं आई वुड सजेस्ट एवरीवन टू
Hmm.
फर्स्टली एडिट योर वीडियोस ऑन योर ओन ओनली, एटलीस्ट फॉर द स्टार्टिंग पार्ट.
Hmm.
जब तक तुम्हारे एटलीस्ट 5,000 10,000 सब्सक्राइबर्स नहीं होते, खुद से ही एडिट करो.
Hmm.
बिकॉज यू विल ओनली एबल टू नो कि तुम्हारी वीडियोस कैसी होती हैं, तुम्हें किस तरह एडिट करनी है. सो आई ऑल्सो यूज टू डू इट. दैट टाइम वॉज रियली रियली हेक्टिक इन आई एम द स्टार्टिंग वन, द स्टार्टिंग
Hmm.
months, because I used to edit my videos on my own. उनको शूट भी करना, एडिट भी करना, पोस्ट भी करना.
Hmm.
सो इतना ज्यादा बर्डन आ गया था मुझ पे, दैट फॉर एटलीस्ट 2 to 3 months आई एक्चुअली क्विट यूट्यूब. आई स्टॉप पोस्टिंग इट. देन आई रियलाइज, यार ऐसा नहीं है, आई विल
Hmm.
हैव टू ब्रिंग द चेंज. आई इन्वेस्टेड इन अ मैकबुक, आई बॉट इट फॉर माई ब्रदर. आई टॉट हिम लाइक एडिटिंग, उसको जीरो से लेके
Hmm.
मैंने अच्छे से एडिटिंग सिखाया, वट एवर आई न्यू. एंड देन ही स्टार्टेड एडिटिंग फॉर मी.
Right. So, you basically planned your content creation journey, or you started out of your interest? Was it planned for the long term?
No, it was never planned for the long term. It was like मेरा actually in my life ऐसा कुछ मेरा long term का plans होता ही नहीं. I don't know why. It is just कि मेरे को पता चलता है करना है, तो वो मैं ऐसा नहीं करता कि मैं 10 दिन बाद करूंगा, 1 साल बाद. आज ही
Hmm.
कर देता हूँ मैं.
Hmm.
मुझे बहुत डांट पड़ती है, I would say from my parents, from my friends. क्या कर रहा है, मतलब क्या ही कर रहा है, कि आप सोचा आज कर दिया, तो मैं वही करता हूँ. तो yeah,
Hmm.
it was like that only.
All right, all right. Yes, insights are truly thought-provoking and enriching. Jatin, you may ask your questions.
Yeah, so further, I would like to ask, as you have done your MBA course, uh, so the learnings and skills you learned during the course, is it helpful in your content creation journey and brand management or brand promotion? Is there a relation between the two career paths?
Yeah, like I would say, um, about MBA and content creation, right? In that case, I personally believe whatever your skills are, चाहे वो कंटेंट क्रिएशन के हो, MBA के skills हो, या फिर कोई एक्स स्किल्स क्यों ना हो, इट इज completely on you how you are representing them. ठीक है, if you have two skills of completely different domains, it is on me how I am going to present it, how I am going to sell it in interviews. So yes, for me it really helped me. Even in ड्यूरिंग एमबीए आई हैव, एज आई टोल्ड यू कि मेरे लिए बहुत हेक्टिक होती थी चीजें, बट आई लर्न अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स इन माय एमबीए. फर्स्ट इज मार्केटिंग टेक्निक्स, स्ट्रेटेजाइजिंग द कंटेंट, the better communication, because I actually won the elections in IIM Jammu, and I become the cultural secretary. So I knew how to, like, handle the teams, how to coordinate with them. So all those things really helped me in my content creation. Plus it really helped in my communication. If you watch my first video now, before IIM Jammu, I posted a video that I have got admission in IIM Jammu, and you watch the latest video, you will see a big difference. I have come too far, like way far in these 2 years. My communication skills are way better. Communication skills are not just about English, but yeah, as an overall thing. So yeah, there are a lot of things that helped me in my content creation, but it was vice versa as well. I have done like I have these many subscribers. I have some viral videos as well. So I have used these skills, these techniques. I have put it in my interviews as well while getting the job. So I used to tell the interviews that yes, I have a YouTube channel. I used to put it in a strategical way that I have a brand on my own. So they used to be very interested. कि अच्छा ऐसा भी है, how you are managing and all those things. So both of things have really helped me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is quite insightful for
So,
us.
but like for example, you said that the interviewers were very curious about your content creation journey as well. So, did they ever ask you that how will you manage your job and content creation journey both at the
This was
same
a,
time?
this is a really smart question, I would say, because most of the interviewers used to, ask me this question, how you're going to ask this? So my simple answer was that I have a team for it, and I have been doing it in my MBA, and I can do it now as well. Even MBA, mein, it was very hectic. Now I'm going to have the weekends, so I can adjust it.
Hmm.
Okay. So I would like to ask for the next question, as I'm also trying preparing to do CAT exam from my next year. So how is the placement scenes there? As for us students, it is very glorious in IIMs that we get big packages and all. So would you like to add to it?
So are you asking about IIM Jammu specifically, or IIM as a whole? कोई
I
बात
am Jammu as per your knowledge.
Okay, so like it completely depends on you, what your profile is, what you are interested in. So basically, it is like as soon as you get into IIMs now, firstly you will have your first placement process for SIP. SIP is summer internship program, जिसमें everyone has to enroll. उसके you also get markings in future, but yeah, consider it कि तुम्हें वो करना ही है. And how you are gonna get a good summer internship is how you prepare before IIM. I had no idea about it. IIM से पहले कि अच्छा ऐसे भी होता है. So what smart students do, they strategize in the start only. They make a proper profile. IIM में आने से पहले ना you have 2-3 months around, ठीक है. तो at that time maybe you can do some internships, maybe you can get some brands in your CV, maybe you can learn some skills like Excel, Word, PPT, or maybe some language as well. uh, and you can prepare your profile first. Then coming to the placement process, अब see, first is, let's say, two people. First is you, that you are a smart person, you have strategized everything. And second is me, I have no idea कि अभी मुझे क्या करना है. अब नाउ यू कैन सी किसके लिए मुश्किल होने वाला है, किसके लिए इजी. सो प्लेसमेंट्स में ऐसा होगा, कंपनी आएगी, दे विल सेट सम सर्टेन क्राइटेरियाज कि ओके मुझे वर्क एक्स वाला पर्सन चाहिए, मुझे इतने मिनिमम परसेंट वाला चाहिए, एंड लेट्स से हम वो दोनों क्वालिफाई कर गए वो चीजें. उसके बाद हमारा इंटरव्यू होगा, एंड इंटरव्यू में वी विल टेल अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स अबाउट योरसेल्फ. सिंस यू ऑलरेडी प्लान्ड इट पहले से ही, यू हैव इंटर्नशिप्स, यू हैव सर्टिफिकेशंस, योर सीवी इज लाइक इट्स प्रीटी गुड, तो ऑब्वियसली यू विल हैव एन अपर हैंड. बट मेरे लिए अब मैं शॉर्टलिस्ट तो कैसे ना कैसे हो गया, बट आई हैवंट डन एनीथिंग, so it will be a little difficult for me. And so yeah, it is completely different for every student out there.
Okay.
And yeah, and this was for summer internship. अब आती है फाइनल, फाइनल प्लेसमेंट,
Yeah.
सबसे बड़ी पिक्चर तो वही होती है. स्टूडेंट्स
Hmm.
एक्चुअली तो उसके लिए ही आते हैं. उसमें क्या होता है, अभी प्लेसमेंट स्टार्ट होती है लेट्स से अराउंड 1 साल के बाद व्हेन यू जॉइन द आईएम. तो इस 1 साल में अगेन यू विल हैव द टाइम टू क्रिएट योर ओन प्रोफाइल. हमारी समर इंटर्नशिप बीच में आएगी, तो यू कैन डू मल्टीपल इंटर्नशिप्स, यू कैन डू मल्टीपल लाइव प्रोजेक्ट्स, तुमने कुछ केस कॉम्पिटिशन्स जीते हैं, तुम्हारा एकेडमिक्स अच्छे हैं, ऑल दोस थिंग्स यू हैव टू पुट इन योर सीवी and you have to select your own specialization. So it will be completely on you कि तुम अब उस प्रोफाइल को किस तरह शेप कर रहे हो, and once the placement process starts, you will start getting shortlisted and all the process will repeat again. But again, at last क्या होता है, प्लेसमेंट काफी ज्यादा लक का भी गेम है. So maybe हो सकता है कि जतिन, since I told you कि let's imagine you have a really good profile, ठीक है, everything is good and my profile is okay only, and अभी we both got shortlisted. But अभी क्या होता है कि मे बी मेरा इंटरव्यू था, मे बी लेट्स से देयर आर टोटल 10 कैंडिडेट्स जिनको उनको इंटरव्यू लेना है. आई वाज अ थर्ड पर्सन, तुम थे 10th पर्सन. अभी थर्ड तक आते आते तो ही वाज ओके, उसकी एनर्जी वाज गुड, सो माय इंटरव्यू वेंट रियली गुड, रियली वेल. अब 10th तक आते आते ही माइट हैव रियली फेड अप. सो या हो सकता है मे बी तुम पे वो किसी और तरह रिएक्ट करे, मे बी हो सकता है तुम्हारा अच्छा ना जाए. तो लक बहुत ज्यादा मैटर कर जाता है इन प्लेसमेंट में. दिस इज जस्ट द वन फैक्टर, ऐसे बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स होते हैं. बट या आई वुड से कि तुम अच्छे से मेहनत करो, रेस्ट इज ऑल ऑन लक ओनली, विल सी क्या होता है. स्ट्रेटजी फर्स्ट.
That's very helpful, sir. So now we have a section. We'll ask frequently asked questions
Okay.
from the students who are confused in making career choices for themselves. Okay, shall we start?
Sure.
So for the first question we have, looking at the current scenario and growth of jobs based on skills like data analyst, financial modeling, digital marketing, etc. Do you feel MBA is still a good career option?
Can you please repeat the question, Jatin?
Like we have multiple job options in the market nowadays, like data analyst, financial modeling, digital marketing. So do you still think that MBA is good option for students to pursue nowadays?
See, this is a very vast question, I would say, because क्या होता है तुम्हें, मुझे जो लगा था आई एम जो IIMs है एंड MBA है, इट्स अ शॉर्टकट टू high paying jobs and high profile jobs. So every student have multiple options. Like मुझे अगर corporate में जाना है, मेरे पास दो options है. First is I complete my graduation, I start doing a normal job, and year on year मैं अच्छे skills सीख रहा हूँ, and after 4-5 years I can reach there, या फिर after a long time as well. तो अभी IIMs में क्या होता है कि you will get exposed to a lot of really good jobs, really high paying jobs, really high profiles as well. So IIMs and अच्छे MBA top B schools act as a shortcut. बट अब उधर ही बात आते हैं कि डिपेंड्स ऑन द कॉलेज, जिस कॉलेज में तुम एडमिशन ले रहे हो. अगर लेट्स से कि उस कॉलेज का पैक एवरेज अब तुमने टॉप 20 स्कूल्स में नहीं लिया, तुमने एक ऐसा कॉलेज ले लिया जहाँ पे कोई टेस्ट नहीं था, एंड यू जस्ट हैव टू बस गेट इन देयर, एंड 4-5 लाख फीस है, एंड देयर पैकेज इज आल्सो अराउंड 4-5 लाख. अब वैसे पैकेजेस यू कैन आल्सो गेट फ्रॉम आउटसाइड ओनली. तो इट्स कंप्लीटली ऑन यू कि तुम किस तरह करियर पाथ डिसाइड कर रहे हो. If you want to get really high paying jobs, really high profiles in a short period of time, top B schools, I would say, are a really good option for that.
Okay, so that's insightful. But my question was more like that. We have other job opportunities also, like data analyst, digital marketing. So is there MBA still stand out among most of them, or is it at the same level of them? Students should pursue
basically in the current scenario, more focus is on the skill based jobs rather than the theoretical knowledge or the course like conventional courses like BBA, MBA. So does MBA also provide some skills or practical learning as well?
Oh yes. If you are asking about that, so now IIMs are coming up with new programs as well. Let's say MBA in digital marketing, MBA in healthcare and those industries. So IIMs know कि हाँ यार, everything is getting updated. So we also have to start come up with new courses as well. So IIMs are evolving as well. They are coming up with new courses that are updated according to the market. But yeah, if a person who's having, as you mentioned, these are the skill based job. So again, the answer is in question only. If you have that skill, if you have that passion to do it, you can get it without MBA as well. But since if IIMs start doing it, if IIMs are giving out those courses, those type of programs, it will again act as a shortcut to those high paying and high profile jobs.
Yes.
Okay, sir, that's helpful. For the so we like to go further. For the next question, is it possible to pursue multiple career paths at the same time in the longer run? And is there any mental health problem with that?
So I hope, I guess you are also like mentioning about my content creation part and
Yes, sir.
like my
Yes.
full time
Corporate
job.
job.
So yeah, it's a really, really, really good question, and I want every student out there to listen to it. I'll tell my personal experience since you mentioned about mental health as well. See क्या होता है when you try to manage multiple things, there could be two cases. Yeah, two cases. First is you are really good at it already. You have the natural instinct of doing both things together. You can do it. A lot of people they out there can do it, but I would say most of the people it becomes difficult. As I said, in MBA, I have sacrificed a lot of things, and I personally was happy for that. But there are a lot of students out there who are not happy. कि क्या कर रहा है ये? You should enjoy as well. You should party. So if some other person was doing it, let's say my friend was doing it, उसके लिए अच्छा नहीं होता. Then अगर वो मुझे देख के he would have also started, then it would definitely affect his mental health, right?
Mhm.
And as I said earlier as well, during my first year of MBA मेरे पे इतना load आ गया था, it started affecting my mental health. Then at that time I decided it's totally fine, कोई बात नहीं, जो भी आ रहा है we will handle it. For now let's just stop YouTube for maybe a month or so, and जब I'll feel better I'll start it again. But अभी firstly my main focus is YouTube. My main focus is sorry MBA. So yeah, the same started happening again now only, like in recent times. I would say it's happening now as well. So since it's my
Mhm.
full time job, it's my first time corporate experience. उसके साथ
Mhm.
साथ YouTube, it is getting a little difficult for me. So I planned out again कि ऐसा करते हैं. I'll invest in YouTube. I'll have a complete team जो मेरे लिए सब करेगी. I'll focus on content creation.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's completely on you how you manage these things. But yeah, kahin na kahin you will have to sacrifice something, but do not sacrifice your mental health for it. Mental health should be the top priority. जब भी लगे mental health में problem आ रही है, तब अपने goals I know बहुत सारे Instagram पे reels चलती हैं कि नहीं disciplined रहो, ठीक है, it's totally fine. जब mental health की बात आए ना, बाकी चीजें थोड़े टाइम के लिए तुम बंद करोगे तो भी चलेगा. बस completely अच्छे से strategize कर लो उसको. That should be your main priority.
Yes, sir. It will be helpful for the many students out there.
I hope.
So I would like to ask that you are both pursuing corporate job and content creation at the same time.
Mhm.
In the longer run, if you had to choose, what would you choose and why?
Mm,
Like
uh,
if you have to pick any one career choice for the rest of your life and drop one option, so what would it be and why?
Actually, it's none of these. My main, my goal is to, be a manager. I'm going to explain it later. But yeah, so the thing is, कि MBA में corporate jobs, I have like experienced that these jobs are not for me. I cannot, I'm a person who want change in his life. ऐसा नहीं है कि ऐसी कोई maybe if I find some job, similar job जिसमें I'm required to change things very frequently. But yeah, sitting at a desk for 20 like 8 hours a day doing it for years and years, I think I can't do it. And again, the content creation part, content creation maybe it is also like sometimes start consuming your personal life. So what my personal choice is, by leveraging both of these things, by having the MBA knowledge, by having the corporate experience, and side by side having the experience of content creator, having this factor that I know how to make the thing viral. I want to be a manager. I want to be a manager of celebrities or YouTubers ka manager in the future, longer run, where I can use both of these experiences and I can use it finally out there. So yeah, those jobs are not corporate jobs. Those are not perfectly content creator jobs. I hope I will reach there someday.
That's very interesting to know,
Yeah,
sir.
actually, I have never told it out on publicly. That is, I want to do this.
It came out today. It's good, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I would like Harshit to continue.
Yeah. So, sir, basically, many students are confused that, like, there are two options: either to have one major source of income or to create multiple sources of income. So, which is a better option and why?
देखो अगेन यार काफी, क्योंकि ना बहुत वाइड क्वेश्चन है उससे। जब तुम स्टार्ट कर रहे हो, इट इज फर्स्टली ऑन व्हाट एज यू आर एट। ओके,
Hmm.
लेट्स से यू आर अ कॉलेज स्टूडेंट एंड सबसे पहले अर्निंग से पहले तो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट इन्वेस्टिंग। आजकल क्या
Hmm.
हो गया, वी हैव सीन अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल टॉकिंग अबाउट कि चलो अब मुझे घर से 5,000 मुझे पॉकेट मनी मिल रही है, आई विल इन्वेस्ट 3,000, मैं अपनी पार्टीज नहीं करूंगा, मैं घूमने नहीं जाऊंगा। सी ऐसा नहीं होता है। व्हेन यू आर इन कॉलेज यू शुड एक्सपीरियंस दोस थिंग्स। Investing and all is fine if you have an earning source. If you are just getting it from your parents, or if you have a small earning source, let's say 5,000, 10,000, then I believe you should not invest that much in your college. Because क्या होने वाला है, अगर तुम अपने कॉलेज लाइफ में इन्वेस्ट करते भी हो हर महीने 2,000, आफ्टर
Hmm.
कॉलेज तुम्हारे पास कितने होंगे, 1 लाख। ट्रस्ट मी, अभी नंबर बड़ा लग रहा है, बट वंस यू स्टार्ट अर्निंग इट ना, हो सकता है ये तुम्हारी मंथ की सैलरी हो। तो तुम 3 साल का फन अपना किसके लिए सेक्रीफाइस कर रहे हो, 1 महीने की सैलरी के लिए? डोंट डू
Hmm.
इट। एंड अबाउट द अर्निंग पार्ट, मल्टीपल होने चाहिए नहीं। अगेन, तुम कॉलेज में हो, ठीक है, फर्स्टली फोकस ऑन योर स्टडीज। इफ यू फील कि
Hmm.
यार मेरे पास टाइम है, देन स्टार्ट अर्निंग, स्टार्ट बिल्डिंग एक इनकम सोर्स पहले। ठीक है,
Hmm.
लाइक आई डिड इन कॉलेज टाइम्स एज वेल, आई यूज्ड टू डू समथिंग। तो
Hmm.
उसमें आई स्टार्टेड अर्निंग इट, ओके, दैट आई एम गेटिंग इनफ अमाउंट। एंड वंस इट इज लाइक सेटल्ड ना, उसके बाद लुक फॉर अनदर इनकम स्ट्रीम एज वेल। फॉर एग्जांपल,
Hmm.
फॉर माय केस व्हाट कैसा है, आई हैव क्या बोलते हैं जॉब, उस उधर से नो कि आई विल कंप्लीटली गेट एक अ फिक्स्ड अमाउंट, ठीक है।
Hmm.
नाउ फ्रॉम आउट देयर, एज आई सेड कि आई एम गोना इन्वेस्ट इन माय यूट्यूब, उधर से आई एम गोना बिल्ड अ टीम that will work for me for YouTube. So YouTube is also an earning source. दो
Hmm.
income streams हो गई, that no, they will start working for it. And इसके बाद I have also started a side by side thing, जो it's on a really small scale now, kind of digital marketing company वाला thing.
Okay.
तो उसको मैंने अभी एक सिर्फ आइडिया फेस पे रखा है, बहुत स्लो स्पीड पे चला रहा हूँ, बिकॉज आई नो कि भी जो यूट्यूब वाला थिंग है, इट्स नॉट अ
Hmm.
फिक्स इनकम राइट नाउ। जैसे ही फिक्स होगी, थर्ड वाली इनकम स्ट्रीम पे भी मैं जाऊंगा। सो या इट
Okay.
इज ऑलवेज बेटर टू हैव मल्टीपल स्ट्रीम्स, बट प्लान इट एंड स्ट्रेटेजाइज इट। ऐसा ना हो तुम तीन एक के साथ स्टार्ट कर रहे हो। सोचो, मैंने यूट्यूब नहीं किया होता, मैं यूट्यूब भी एक साथ स्टार्ट कर देता, कंपनी भी एक साथ स्टार्ट कर देता, मैं जॉब भी एक साथ स्टार्ट कर देता।
Hmm.
100% फिर वही मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूज आते, देयर कुड हैव बीन मैं शायद किसी में अच्छा नहीं कर पाता था। सो प्लान इट, टेक थिंग्स स्लो, अच्छे से करो, मतलब एक चीज सेटल होनी चाहिए। सो या आई वुड से कि मल्टीपल इनकम सोर्सेज, बट प्लान एंड स्ट्रेटजाइज, इसको प्रायोरिटी में।
So what I can infer, you are saying that we need to take calculative risk more
Mhm.
and go for job security and like for stability first, and then create
Yeah,
multiple.
like not stability in मतलब in life, but yeah, at least one stream that should be stable.
All right.
It could have been YouTube as well, ऐसा नहीं है तुम्हें
Hmm.
जॉब ही चाहिए, बट
Hmm.
नो कि हाँ चलो YouTube से मुझे 10,000 20,000 महीना आना है, ऐसे यू शुड हैव अ
Hmm.
नंबर।
Okay. So moving forward, sir, we have also heard, and students also say that content creation is a very risky business. Like it's gonna take so much of your time, so much of investment. So what are the important things which one need to think about before starting their content creation journey? And what would you advise to the aspiring content creators?
Okay. So now, recently when I joined the company now, my corporate job, I was given a course to complete. It's called inbound marketing by HubSpot. So उसमें ना एक लाइन पढ़ी थी मैंने कि whenever you're starting something ना, either a company or content creation or anything, you should have a goal कि why I am starting this. Goal ऐसा नहीं है कि the goal is to earn money or to be this much successful. The goal is to be, for example, my goal is to educate the students about CAT exam, or my goal is to help students in getting better in their career life. सो ऐसा एक गोल होना चाहिए, उसी गोल पे यू शुड वर्क फॉर एटलीस्ट 1 ईयर 2 ईयर, उसके बाद गोल चेंज करो, बड़ा करो, बट गोल शुड बी नॉट अर्निंग मनी, नॉट अर्निंग सब्सक्राइबर, सिर्फ एक गोल के साथ ही। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हर्षित, यू आर स्टार्टिंग यूट्यूब चैनल कि मुझे
Hmm.
स्टूडेंट्स को अब डीओ में एडमिशन दिलवाना है, तो
Hmm.
डीओ में एडमिशन दिलवाना ही यू शुड बी द मेन गोल। अब कितने व्यूज आ रहे हैं, कुछ भी आ रहे हैं, स्टार्ट पे कुछ भी टेंशन नहीं लेनी है, वीडियो
Hmm.
की क्वालिटी कैसी है, बट द इन्फॉर्मेशन शुड बी गुड, वो हेल्पफुल होगी, तुम्हें स्टार्टिंग में वही कुछ मिलेगा। एक्सपेंसिव गियर्स या कुछ भी किसी की भी जरूरत नहीं है। ट्रस्ट
Hmm.
मी, स्टार्टिंग में कुछ तुम्हें अच्छा नहीं चाहिए, सिर्फ एक ही अच्छी चीज चाहिए, दैट इज इन्फॉर्मेशन, नथिंग एल्स।
And how to be patient in your starting months or starting years of content creation, since a video which has to go viral, it can go viral in a day or it can take some years, so the views will come eventually, but how to be patient in that, how to keep patience in that journey.
सो यार देखो, इसका कोई मंत्र नहीं है। आई वुड से मेरे लिए तो एटलीस्ट नहीं था। आई न्यू कि आई वांट टू डू कंटेंट क्रिएशन, इवन नाउ एज वेल। मेरी ग्रोथ कुछ बहुत ज्यादा ऐसे एक्सपोनेंशियल नहीं ली है कि मैं 100K या वो सब पे पहुंच गया। आई हैव बीन वेरी पेशेंट टिल नाउ, बिकॉज एज आई टोल्ड कि आई हैव स्ट्रेटेजाइज्ड इट इन सच अ वे कि मैं यूट्यूब को लॉन्गर रन में कर पाऊं। बहुत ज्यादा टाइम नहीं दे रहा इसको, मैं एक डिसेंट अच्छा टाइम दे रहा हूँ कि करना है, इसको करना है। कभी ना कभी ये बहुत ज्यादा अच्छे से बूम करेगा।
कंसिस्टेंसी।
हाँ, कंसिस्टेंसी शुड बी ऑलवेज देयर, बट ऐसा ना हो कि यू डोंट हैव द अदर प्लान्स एज वेल। यूट्यूब के आज के केस में ऐसा है, मैं ऐसा बोलूंगा कि यूट्यूब तुम कर रहे हो ना, यू शुड हैव साइड बाय साइड थिंग्स एज वेल, दैट विल विल बी अ बेटर थिंग इन टुडेज वर्ल्ड।
So what challenges do you face on a regular basis, when handling your job or uh, doing content creation? Can you give some daily life example, any example or any incident, and
I'll give example
which
of
you
today only.
prioritize more?
Yeah, sure. So firstly is there, you obviously time management. Job requires 8 to 9 hours every day, and if I'm doing a YouTube video, a single video takes like around 12 to 25 4 hours of my time. First is getting the idea in the mind, उसके बाद scripting करना, उसके बाद हो जाता है कि I don't like the idea, फिर I have to let it go, उसके बाद again शुरू से start करो, then I have to give the video to editor, वो edit करेगा, उसको changes बताना, बहुत लंबा प्रोसेस होता है very honestly। तो टाइम बहुत ज्यादा नहीं होता है। And then the thing is, sometimes क्या, most of the times I work on weekends as well। weekends पे अब either it could be job, और अगर ये होता है कि about the YouTube videos, कभी कभी क्या होता है on the weekdays I start working on YouTube, तो बचा हुआ काम जॉब का I do it on weekends। तो you have to sacrifice your personal time, as I said कि it is about sacrifices। कुछ पाने के लिए you will have to sacrifice something। so parties if you ask me, मैं बहुत कम parties करता हूँ। I really don't like doing it। I like it here, यहाँ पे। and उसके अलावा let's take example of today only, Saturday, आधा दिन ऑलमोस्ट खत्म हो चुका है, and yeah, आज ऐसा ही जाएगा। I have to shoot multiple videos today, तो it's sacrificing your leisure time। yeah
Yeah. Jatin, any more questions?
Not from my side. Sir, if you'd like to add anything for the students who are preparing to do CAT and go in big B schools and IIMs, what would you advise?
See, I have a really big advice for the students preparing for CAT। students out there, if you are preparing for CAT ना, strategize पहले। अब strategize का मतलब क्या है? लास्ट 4 साल के CAT के नंबर्स देखो। if you look at it ना, CAT 2020 जब मैंने दिया था ना, if you have to if you wanted to achieve 99 percentile at that time, तुम्हें चाहिए थे अराउंड 102 105 marks in all the sections complete total। and अभी in 2023 if you wanted to get 90 percentile, सिर्फ 99 percentile 80 मार्क्स में तुम्हारे वो आ रहे हैं। सो ये 22-25 मार्क्स का जो फर्क आया है, इसका मतलब क्या है कि कैट एग्जाम इज गेटिंग वेरी डिफिकल्ट लाइक इन ऑल दिस ईयर, एंड ये अभी डिफिकल्ट होने ही वाला है। तो बी रेडी फॉर एवरीथिंग, चेंज योर स्ट्रेटजीज। पुरानी यूट्यूब वीडियोस को, पुरानी स्ट्रेटजीज को थोड़ा साइड पे रखो, स्टार्ट मेकिंग न्यू स्ट्रेटजीज। इवन कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट्स भी है ना, उनकी बात भी सुनो, बट अगेन 30% उनकी सुनो, 70% स्ट्रेटजी खुद की बनाओ। पुरानी स्ट्रेटजीज अब काम नहीं कर रही हैं। LRDI क्वांट्स के सेक्शन बहुत डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं। अभी तक क्या था, इट वाज लाइक देयर वर इजी टू मीडियम क्वेश्चंस एंड देन मीडियम टू हार्ड क्वेश्चंस। अब कैट में देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ वेरी हार्ड क्वेश्चंस। ठीक है, तो इफ यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग पहले से ही, थोड़ा जल्दी प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करोगे, इफ यू स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग नाउ ओनली, इट विल बी रियली बेटर फॉर यू नाउ। Okay, you will have a lot of time to prepare for those very hard questions।
Okay, so that's very helpful.
Also, sir, during your 2 year stint at IIM Jammu, you must have come across with students who have prior work experience, and
Yeah.
then they have joined B school. So, do you think that work experience gives you an upper hand, or is it at par of not doing any job before? Like, how's it? Do the faculty differentiate, or how is that work? Does it affect there?
So yeah, see, workx actually gives you a upper hand in a lot of cases, in many cases. तो क्या होता है कि as I said, company will set a criteria.
Hmm.
Like every company that is going to come in IIM, they will set a criteria कि I want student of this profile. That profile could be firstly मुझे इतने इतने minimum percent चाहिए, then इसकी मुझे workx वाला चाहिए या फिर fresher भी चलेगा.
Hmm.
If you have workx and वो भी उस relevant company के लिए, for example, अब ऐसा ना हो कि मैं इंजीनियर था, I had experience in let's say कुछ civil engineering वाला, ठीक है,
Hmm.
and then the company that is coming is let's say Microsoft product manager के role के लिए, that
Hmm.
experience is not relevant. वो अपर हैंड तुम्हें कहाँ देगा? अब अपर हैंड उस पर्सन को मिलता है जिसने कुछ रिलेटेड फील्ड में पहले काम किया है या फिर कहीं ना कहीं वो जॉब उसको हेल्प करे. तो यस,
Hmm.
वर्कएक्स विल गिव यू अपर हैंड, बट ऐसा नहीं है फ्रेशर्स वोंट गेट द अपॉर्चुनिटीज. मेनी कंपनीज विल आस्क फॉर फ्रेशर्स, दे वोंट हैव एनी क्राइटेरिया कि वर्कएक्स वाले चाहिए, फ्रेशर्स चाहिए, तो उनको भी मिलेगा. आई हैव सीन फ्रेशर्स जिनको लाइक बहुत अच्छे पैकेजेस मिले हैं वर्कएक्स वालों के कंपैरेटिवली.
Hmm.
So I have friends जो they have been chosen above workx people. You will get, even freshers will get ample amount of opportunities, even better opportunities as well. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. At par, sorry, better तो नहीं, at par तो मिलेंगी.
Okay, sir.
Any more questions, Jatin?
No, sir.
All right. So thank you so much, sir. This enriching conversation will surely give students an idea about the two different career options and the valuable insights into time management, motivation, and challenges of juggling multiple responsibilities at the same time. Your journey will surely help the students to make wise choices. We admire your ability to simplify this complex procedure, as students are always in a confused state whether to go for content creation or not, whether to go for MBA, how to crack the CAT exam. So we are very grateful that we made this series with you and as successful as it is. With this, we conclude the first episode of ElevateX.